Imagine waking up one morning to find that your country no longer officially exists. Your flag has been banned, your government has been abolished, and your country's name has been completely erased from every map in the world. Officially, such a country no longer exists. So what would you do? It's hard to believe, but millions of Poles experienced exactly this for 123 years. Very few countries in world history have faced such a catastrophic disaster. Poland was not merely occupied, it was virtually erased from history. But what makes this story unique is its unexpected ending. Toward the end of the 19th century, Poland was one of the largest countries in Europe, in terms of territory. However, the country was grappling with serious internal political problems. Strife among the nobility, weak central government, and external pressures had gradually weakened the state. Neighboring states were watching this weakness closely. Russia to the east, Prussia to the west, Austria to the south. The three great powers realized they could gain more territory without going to war. In 1772, the first partition, which went down in history, took place. A large portion of Poland was divided among the three states. This was only the beginning. The Poles tried to implement reforms to save their state. They wanted to establish a stronger government. They even adopted one of Europe's first modern constitutions. However, these efforts only further unsettled the neighboring states, because a strong Poland was not in their interest. In 1793, the second partition took place. The country was reduced in size once again. It was now nearly impossible for it to preserve its independence. The last hope lay in the great uprising, led by the national hero Tadeusz Kościuszko. Thousands fought for freedom, but they were unable to prevail against the powerful armies, and then that fateful decision which went down in history was made. In 1795, the third and final partition took place. As a result, Poland was completely eradicated. There was no longer a state called Poland on European maps. A country had been officially erased. Just think. The name of your country does not appear on any of the maps you use today. You have no passport, you have no army, you have no government. You are even forbidden from flying your own flag in such a situation. Most people would assume that a nation would eventually cease to exist. But this is precisely where the true story of Poland begins, because the only thing erased from the maps were the borders. The Polish people did not lose their identity. Polish was secretly taught to children in their homes. Churches, schools, and families worked to preserve their culture. Poets, writers, and artists constantly depicted the dream of a free Poland in their works. People fought for independence at every opportunity. In 1830, a major uprising broke out. It failed. In 1863, another uprising began. That too was suppressed. Thousands of people were exiled. Thousands lost their lives. But here's the interesting thing. Every failed uprising became a new memory that prevented Poland from being forgotten. Years passed, generations changed, children grew up, but everyone continued to dream the same dream. One day, Poland would be free again. And finally, the long-awaited opportunity arrived. In 1914, World War I began. The three great empires that had divided Poland were now fighting each other. After years of war, the Russian Empire collapsed. Germany was defeated, the Austro-Hungarian Empire fell apart. All three powers that had erased Poland from the map for 123 years had lost their former strength. Seizing this historic opportunity, Polish leaders sprang into action. On November 11, 1918, Poland declared its independence once again, exactly 123 years later. A single name was written on the maps once more: Poland. This event was not merely the re-establishment of a country. It was also one of history's greatest comebacks. Today, Poland continues to exist as one of Europe's major nations. But when you look back at its past, you can understand much better why this country values its independence so highly. Because they showed the entire world that a nation is not merely a collection of territories. You can occupy a country, you can change its borders, you can erase its name from maps, but you cannot erase people's memories, their language, their culture, or their desire for freedom. Perhaps this is precisely what makes Poland's 123-year disappearance one of the most compelling stories in world history. a country erased from the map, but a nation that never ceased to exist.